Hey everyone, what's up and welcome back to my channel. Okay, so in case you are brand new here, hi, my name is Danny DeFreitas. My channel is all things beauty, lifestyle with a little bit of fashion. Today we are going to be reviewing and doing a wear test on the brand new Urban Decay Foundation. This is called the Hydromaniac Stay Naked Tinted Glow Hydrator. So we are going to go ahead, apply this, check it out, see what it looks like. Let's get straight into the video. Okay, so I am going to be priming, applying foundation, setting it, and I'm also going to be just leaving this all day long to see how it sits on my skin. I mean, I'm really interested in this product just because I feel like there's a reduced shade, they're flexible shades, so there's 12 shades. Let's start with some claims. I love to start with claims. I'm always like, oh, okay, you claim to do this, you claim to do that. Let's really see what it's all about. Quick little disclaimer also, these products were gifted to me, but by no means am I being paid for this. So these opinions are my own. I know that sometimes people might think, oh, people are scared to really share their honest opinion, but I'm a very honest person. I'm an open book and I'm not afraid to say if I like something or if something maybe isn't working for me. I definitely feel like in the beauty industry, there's not a product that works for every single person. We're all different. We all might take different things. So yeah, just keep an open mind, but these are all my personal opinion. Okay, let's start off with some of the claims that Urban Decay have given for this product, which I don't know. I'm personally like, oh, okay. But we have, I'm gonna be reading just from my screen here because we've got a few claims here. So this is up to 24-hour hydration. So automatically I'm thinking this might be good for someone who's got either combination to slightly more dry skin. I don't know why anyone would need 24-hour hydration when we probably only wear our makeup for like, I don't know, a day, like a normal day. I don't know who's wearing foundation that long, but okay. Also, apparently this formulation has got a very nice glow to it. It is vegan and it also has a medium coverage. Very interesting. As I mentioned, it is a vegan product and also contains kombucha filtrate and marula oil. Now I do know marula oil is really nice and nourishing, and I have got some marula oil that I already use in my beauty routine, so I'd be really interested to see how that works with a foundation formulation and how good this is. I also really want to see, because I'm combination skin, I would say maybe combination to oily, so I'm really interested to see how this is going to sit around my nose, where I do tend to get oily throughout the day, and how it works on more of a combination skin. Also, I'm very intrigued at the fact that there are only 12 shades. Apparently this is a flexible shade and there is correlation between the kind of like standard Urban Decay shades, which normally they have around about 50. So apparently there's something for everyone across this spectrum, and I'm really interested to see how that works, especially with a medium coverage formulation. Anyway, that is all of the claims for this product. So let's just get straight into it. Are you ready? Let's do it. Okay, so to start off, just before I apply primer, I'm just going to swatch all 3 shades that I have on my cheek. Then I'm gonna wipe that off and then we're gonna go in with our application. And I really want to show you how the shades look and how they jump up. I have been sent I'm not sure exactly how that, oh, we're back. So they basically, I'm just looking at this shades chart. You can also find your match and do a online foundation match test. So if you want to, I'm literally just on urbandecay.co.uk, but you can just visit their website and also get shade match there. But they basically start 10, 20, 30, then there's a few little medium ones like 40, 41, 50, 51, 60, 70, 80, 81, 90. So those are the spectrum of shades. And what I have is 41, 50, and 60. So I'm gonna start with the lightest and we're gonna do a little swatch right here. Okay, so we're gonna start with shade 41. I've literally just pumped a little bit on the back of my hand just to kind of see what the formulation is like. And I have to say, it's actually got quite good coverage. So I'm really interested how this 12 shades, flexi shades, is gonna work for all skin tones. But straight away, it's very moussey, I would say. It's a really nice texture. It's very, very soothing. It's very hydrating. Yeah, I'm just really interested with the undertones because I feel like foundation, especially if it's medium to full coverage, needs to be spot on. But yeah, let's do a little swatch on my face. I'm just gonna put a little bit more on so that we can really see that swatch. So maybe a little bit like that one. Okay, next up, I'm gonna go in with shade 50. I might actually just directly squeeze this on. So this apparently is meant to be a shade deeper. Initial impressions is that to me looks a little bit lighter, which is interesting. It may oxidize. So let's just give it a few minutes just to see how that blends in. And lastly, I'm gonna go in with shade 60. Oh wow, very, very, very different tone, very different shade. Oh wow, okay. This is gonna be fun, guys. We're in it. We get ready, straddle up. Wow. Okay. Okay, so just actually to my surprise, I was a little bit worried about the shades, and I definitely feel like, you know, we've got 41, 50, and 60 going on here. I definitely feel like it's maybe not as easy and flexible as one may think. But if I'm going to be honest, out of all three options, I'm definitely drawn to the first option, which is the 41. I have a feeling that the 41 is going to be a slightly different undertone, and that's perhaps why it's going to suit me a little bit better. This for me is too orangey, and here it's a little bit more yellowish. I am probably a little bit more tanned than I usually am, and I have to mention this. I really have to mention this. One of my all-time foundations is going to be like this one. Like, I absolutely love Stay Naked foundation. Like, it is insane. And whenever I've worn this in front of camera in a studio setup, it's really looked beautiful and it's really worked well for me. This is more of a medium to buildable. If you haven't yet tried this, please try it because it's absolutely insane. And at the end, I'll tell you how I would compare both formulations. And just for the shade reference, in the Stay Naked, I am a 50WY. And I'm letting you know that because I personally find it very confusing. Like 50WY, whose W, is it warm yellow? I'm not even sure what that means, but that's my shade. I actually did get shade matched at an Urban Decay event back in the day when this first came out, and I'm obsessed with this foundation. I'm just like, oh, it's one of my top 5. Anyway, looking at the spectrum, I just thought I'd give it a couple of minutes just to let it oxidize if it does. And it pretty much is quite true to color, I would say. So I'm gonna go with option number 1. Definitely just looking at it, I'm noticing that the product is very hydrating. It's sitting on the skin, which I'm personally not a huge fan of. You know, we've literally just swatched it. So let's buff it in, let's use a sponge, let's use a brush and really do what we normally do. Okay, I have wiped away that cheek. We are barefaced. I literally have nothing on my skin. I have a little bit of a lip balm, which is Toucher today, Toucher lip balm. If you have not used this lip balm, this is the cutest little thing. I have like 3 of them because I'm that obsessed. The lip balm collection is a whole different YouTube video, so do let me know if you want to see that because I have so many lip balms, it's actually ridiculous. Okay, so to prime the skin, I'm gonna keep everything urban just so I can see how everything works together. There is the brand new Ultra Glow All Nighter Face Primer, which is more dewy, you know, kind of preps, smooths, hydrates. I really like this, but I think I love this one more. And I think you can really tell it's definitely on its last legs. Come on, guys. If you ever see a content creator and they've got a product like that, that's when you know they love it. That's when you know. So yeah, I've been playing around with this one recently. I like it, but this one is just good. It's just so, so good. Let me see if there's anything left. Oh, we're gonna use this. I'm using the last pump for you, okay? This is for you. So I'm just gonna apply that all over, and this is kind of what I normally do. I would apply it with my hands and just kind of like really massage the face upwards and press that primer into the skin. You can use a brush, but I just really like pushing that product in, okay? And I do go slightly red after pressing my skin, but that's completely normal. Okay, we're gonna start off with some on the back of my hand. Like I said, we're gonna go for shade number 41. And I'm gonna start off with around about that much, because I don't really know how much, but yeah, I'm gonna start with applying it. This is what I always do, okay? So I wouldn't really change my technique depending on the formulation. just because usually I kind of gravitate towards similar formulations anyway. So like buildable, skin-like. And I'm gonna start with half the face so that we can really compare really well. But this is the Smashbox Blurring Foundation Brush, which I am obsessed with. I think we all know this because this is all I use. Okay, so that was quite a small amount. Maybe I'm not being completely fair, but let's just have a look at first impressions. Okay, so if I'm really honest, looking up close, I literally have a mirror here and I'm just looking at it really closely. I'm actually really impressed. It's very skin-like. It looks like my skin. If anything, it's just gotten rid of the size of my pores. It's really reduced that. It's evened out my complexion. It doesn't really look like I have makeup on, which I like. I do like it. I think it has a nice natural amount of coverage, but let me use a little bit more and see how much I can build this up because it is a medium coverage. But yeah, let's maybe just like build this up and see how far we can take it. Okay, so I have to say, like, quite like this. Okay, so like I said, I'm quite impressed. I am quite impressed. PS, if the haircut looks a little bit crazy, I cut it at home myself, okay? So no judging here, we're still in lockdown. But I want to bring you in a little bit closer because I really want us to see the skin texture because I feel like it's a really cool difference. Okay, I'm not sure if I should be doing this because we're filming very high quality and you see everything, but this is what this channel is about. Okay, so here's the side that has the foundation, as we can see, and then this is the side that doesn't. So we can really see that the pore size, this discoloration, you know, stuff like that is very even. And it is a medium coverage, but I feel like it's a medium natural coverage, which is really interesting. But yeah, this is what it's like. I'm gonna zoom back out now. It's a little bit scary having you that close. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so I am going to finish off the other side. And what I'm gonna do is, again, just use my brush. And then afterwards, I'm gonna use my wet beauty blender and just press that into the skin. And this is really just what I do anyway. So I'm treating this formulation as my normal, how I would apply my normal routine. We'll be right back. Okay, we are back now. I've literally just been buffing and pressing the formulation and foundation into the skin and also just having a little bit of a closer look in the mirror. And I feel like Urban Decay has done it again. Oh. Their complexion products, I feel like, are very underrated. And I will stand by that because I have a few products which are just staple, like the All-Nighter Primer. Hello, you're amazing. And now this product, which I thought it's not gonna be for me. It's really not gonna be for me. But so far, I really like the way my skin looks. It's very fresh. It has good coverage, but not too much. Everything blended really seamlessly. The only thing that I will say is if you're really oily, I'm not sure how this is gonna work for you. You might have to use a mattifying primer and also a lot of powder to just mattify it down. And it doesn't seem as buildable. Okay, so it seems to be like a medium, natural, true. If you want a little bit more coverage, if you're a full coverage kind of person, then you might need to like layer it up more or maybe use your concealer to kind of like really boost it. Okay, so for the purpose of this, like I said, I'm gonna be using everything Urban. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply my Stay Naked concealer, which I've had for a while, maybe too long. But yeah, we are just going to apply that. And it's probably the shade that I was before I was as tanned, but we can make it work. We're going to apply it here. We're gonna buff that in. We can really see actually how well that formulation blends. I actually really like the way that blends. So we're just gonna blend out this side and then let's powder. Okay, so I'm not doing a full look. The star of the show is the foundation. So I'll just whiz through these steps. We're gonna use the Stay Naked The Fix powder, and that's gonna be in shade 51NN. And again, I love this powder. I really do. Okay, so I'm literally just applying the powder and I'm just focusing on one side of the face just so we can really see what it looks like with or without powder. Personally, I think maybe this shade is a little bit too light for me right now. I am a little bit tanned, but I can just, you know, warm it up with some bronzer. But yeah, how do I feel about it? personally, I think I preferred it before. I feel like here it's like dewy, skin-like, fresh, like I'm just healthy, I'm hydrated, I'm having my however many glasses of water. I mean, I'm trying, okay, I'm trying. I don't know, on this side, it's now lost its luminosity a little bit. It's nice, it's set, but it's maybe a little bit flatter. So I definitely love that kind of little bit more hydrated effect. So what we can do to achieve that is maybe just use a little bit less powder, or just powder in the areas that you feel like you're gonna go oily or anything like that. Okay, so we are back. I have literally just gone ahead, I did brows, applied some mascara, tiny bit of liner, lips, and I'm just bronzed up and baking underneath the eyes. So we are going to let that settle down, and I'm gonna go around, do some stuff, and then I'll come back, and then let's see how the foundation is looking, and also let's give it a final verdict. Is it thumbs up or thumbs down, guys? You let me know. Also, as always, I would love to start a conversation down below in the comments. I always reply to my comments. So have you used any products from Urban Decay? What are your favorites? Have you tried this foundation? What do you think about it? And is your skin type dry, oily, or combination? Let me know down below, and then I'll be right back. Right, hello, I am back, and it has been a while. I've literally been outside, it has been raining, I have been eating, so my lips are obviously coming off at this point. But let's check in with this foundation, the brand new Hydromaniac Foundation from Urban Decay, and see how it's all looking. Okay, so I'm literally just having a really close look, and some of the things I'm particularly looking for is the longevity, because it says that it lasts up to 24 hours, which is a big claim. It's also saying 24-hour medium coverage, 24-hour glow, 24-hour hydration, 24-hour everything. Obviously, it has not been 24 hours, but definitely being out in the rain, grabbing stuff, coming back home, you know, eating and doing everything of my day to day. I'm really looking to see how this has lasted, especially with like combination to oily skin. And I have to say, pretty impressed. The foundation, I would say, feels really comfortable. It's not oxidizing. It hasn't gone shiny around my nose. And I actually feel like, even though this is all about glow and hydration, I feel like it is hydrating upon application, but it's not the most like dewy or hydrating feel. I think definitely because I've powdered my face, we can see that it just looks like a good foundation for me. Like, you know, it's good. Would I say that this foundation has blown my mind and there's nothing else in the market that's like this? Probably not, but I am comparing it to one of my all-time faves, Stay Naked from Urban Decay. And if I'm comparing it to that, it's really good. It's really, really good. If I'm gonna pick out of these two, because I'm probably thinking you kind of want to know that, I'm still drawn to this just because I love this, and I know this never, ever, ever lets me down. But I would feel totally comfortable wearing this on set without a problem. If I was to critique this foundation, what I would personally say is, even though the shades are flexible, that's questionable to me. I'd love to see like how flexible the shades really are. Like having 12 shades just sounds a little bit crazy, but I'm sure they've thought about it. I'm hoping so. I'm just thinking about undertones and stuff like that. The other thing I would say about this foundation is, because it's all about glow and hydration and having this glow to the skin, I would kind of like to see a little bit more of that. Like, I still feel like this is more of a satin finish because I have powdered, and I would probably always powder my foundation because I want it to stay locked in and last really long. Overall, it is, for the Hydromaniac Stay Naked Urban Decay Foundation, it's a thumbs up, yay! It is a thumbs up from me. It is really, really good. I feel like it's worked really well. I haven't had any problems. And things that I specifically really love about it is the fact that it's lasted really well. I mean, it's raining outside and I kind of got wet, hence why my hair is a bit flat now. And the foundation has not budged. It has not budged at all. Another thing that I personally really like is the fact that although it is a medium coverage, I wish it was maybe medium buildable, but it is a medium true coverage. And I love the fact that my skin still looks like skin. It has reduced the appearance of my pores, definitely around these areas. But just looking in the mirror in front of me, I can still see a little bit of skin. I can still see a little bit of texture. And I know that some people are like, whoa, no, I want to be flawless. But I think it's okay. Texture is real. Texture is normal. Like, texture is human. So the fact that I can see a little bit of skin shining through, I don't mind. I actually don't mind that. Yeah, it's definitely improved the appearance of my skin. I'm definitely going to be putting this foundation into my makeup bag and using it when I kind of want a quick, easy application on a day-to-day. I think this will work really, really well for that. And yeah, that is pretty much it for this review and this video. Like always, if you have enjoyed watching this, then please give this video a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and click that subscribe button. Sharing is caring right now. Like, I'm trying to, you know, we're trying to grow together. Let's do this. I post on my channel every single week, loads of beauty stuff, vlogs, lifestyle, all sorts of things. So if you enjoy all things beauty, fashion, and lifestyle, then definitely hit that subscribe button. Just press that button. Just right now. Anyway, I will see you on the next one. I love you guys so much, and I will see you soon. Bye.